Hey guys, my name is The War Machine, and today I have another episode of War Machine Bootcamp. It is the third, I believe, episode, and in this episode, I'm going to talk to you about a very nerdy very nerdy acronym. Yeah, a mnemonic device to help you with understanding what I feel you should be thinking about when you're, running around on the battlefield. And that is CAMMO. And there's two M's in that, so CAMMO. I'm going to just kind of briefly explain each one, or just tell you the names of each one of them, and then I'll go into more detail after that. But the C is cover, the A is angles, one of the M's is movement, another M is minimap, and then the O is objective. So basically cover, to some of you this is going to be self-explanatory, but the C is cover. And that basically means get to it. You want to always be thinking about, am I in cover? And if I'm not in cover, why the fuck am I not in cover? And get there. Basically, if you are behind something, mainly, for the most part, your enemy will not be able to shoot you or see you, for that matter. So always be thinking about, where's my nearest cover? If I start taking a bullet, if I start taking fire, where's my next cover? Like, where's my closest cover, and how can I get to it as fast as humanly possible? The A is angles, and this kind of goes with cover, but angles, what I mean by that is you want to minimize the angles in which your enemy can see you, and you want to maximize the amount of amount of angles you can see. So right here, unless the enemy is behind this house thing, everyone on the map can pretty much see me. So you don't want that. That's bad. What you want to do is you want to find a spot that's you don't want to just camp in a spot, but if you're taking fire, you want to make sure that you're in a spot where you can see pretty much everyone who's going to be shooting you. And you also, that was a horrible spot, but you also, that's just what you want to think about. You want to think about who can see me and who can I see. You want to make sure that, for the most part, you are the one who's instigating every firefight. Because chances are, if you're instigating the firefight, if you shoot first, you see them first because you're thinking about cover and your angles. You're making your angles so you can see more of the battlefield. If you shoot first, you're probably going to win, unless they have a FAMAS or an AK or something else that shoots really, really fast and they have really good aim. But you want to make sure that you can see a lot of things, and at the same time you want to make sure that you want to make sure that you are behind something in which you're minimizing the amount of angles you can be seen from, or at least you know what can see you, if that makes sense. So let's see, I'm pushing up here, but I know that there are people behind me. I've already checked that area over there to make sure that when I peek in these and I turn around, I'm not just going to get shot. So, yes, just you want to be thinking about that. One of the M's is minimap. Basically, look at it. You want to make sure that you're constantly looking over there. You don't want to actively just stare at the minimap, because that's just a bad idea, because you'll just get shot. But you want to be checking it frequently, and it tells you exactly what's going on in the immediate vicinity around you. And if you zoom out all the way, you can see a lot of the map. And everyone's mashing Q these days, so just look at it. And it's very, very useful. Another thing is, if you hit M, as in minimap, you can see the whole map. You can see the big map. And I'm in the test range, obviously. Another thing is, if you press N, you can change the amount of zoom that it has. I guess it goes 50 meters, 100 meters, and 150 meters. So that's kind of nice. And then auto. I don't know how it detects what you need to be seeing, but I usually have it on 100. Unless I'm on something like Op Locker or Domination or something like that. Alright, the other M is movement. Basically, you almost always want to be moving from cover to cover and keeping angles in mind. You want to be always be moving, unless like you're a sniper. You want to be moving, you want to be strafing back and forth, you want to be moving cover to cover. The only time I think you should not be moving is if you're capping a point. Because if you're capping a point, like say that the point is, I don't know, like just a tree, if you're just kind of running around it in circles, first of all, everybody can see me on the map pretty much, and you're making a lot of noise, and someone easily from freaking 100 billion meters away, not 100 billion, like 600 meters away, can press Q, and then you're fucked. So basically, you want to get to a spot with cover and angles in mind in which to hide and cap the point. Because if you're hiding in cover, you're not making any noise, your chances are you're not going to get spotted, especially if you're in cover and you're keeping angles in mind. So that's just something that you want to do. And they have to come to you. So chances are, if they don't know where you are, you're going to get that first shot off and you're going to win that gunfight, regardless of how good your aim is or what guns you're using. Unless they have a FAMAS or a CZ or something like that. A really high rate of fire weapon. The O, the final one, is objective. You want to have one. I know that seems kind of trivial, but you don't want to just be running around like, I'm going to kill everybody, I'm the war machine, I'm going to kill everything. You don't want to do something like that. You want to be like, okay, I need to go to B. Or, hey, there's an AA chilling on B, let's go kill it. Or, Syncorp is flying around in a little bird murdering everyone. Let's all get stingers and make him rage forever. So you like objectives don't have to be, all right, go to A. All right, let's move to B. All right, let's move to C. All right, let's move to D. All right, let's move back to C. It can be something like, oh, there are a lot of snipers raining fire on Charlie. Let's go flank them and kill them. Or, you know, there's an AA murdering all of our air and we're like losing because of it. Go take out that AA. Or there's a tank on Echo. There's a tank on Echo on Paracel Storm. I don't know how he got there, but let's go kill him. So yeah, you want to always have some sort of objective. After I'm done with this, I'm going to show you some clips now. As you can see right here, me shooting at this guy, there's no way he's going to get bullets to me unless he has very good aim. So I tell Sin to go take another point. I shoot this guy, and I notice on the minimap that there are people over here. So I immediately turn and go look at them. And as I said, the cover in here is great. That guy had no idea I was there, and neither did those guys. This right here shows the importance of minimap. None of those people looked at their minimap. And these kills right here, they didn't look at their minimap either because I definitely was on it because I'm not using the silencer. So I moved back around this way because there's more cover. Snag that guy, not looking at the minimap. Bad water, shame on you. Kill that guy, he just was caught reloading. And right here, I was hiding behind the supply crate for extra cover. And that's why I did that. It's all very fast. I believe the next clip, yeah, this one's on Flood Zone. Right here, I'm working up towards the B objective. I'm basically head glitching them right there, which, yeah, it's a douchebag tactic, but I don't think I actively did it. I just, you know, wanted to minimize what they could see. Basically, I'm trying to kill everyone before I push up onto Bravo. I snagged that kill. I basically kill steal it. So I pushed back up to Bravo, and this doesn't have very much cover, but those washer things, these fans, are indestructible. So that's why I was kind of strafing in between them. Right there, I'm out of ammo in my Ace-23, so I have to play very conservatively. And these ramps, or these little scaffoldings, are very good for stuff like this because they're pretty indestructible, and unless you have really good aim, you can't really shoot through them. I managed to pick that guy off, barely. If you guys are medics, you almost always want to have a med pack down when you're peeking, even if you're not at low health. See right there? I was behind cover. Even if he would have looked at me, he would have had to destroy those planks. Right here, another thing that you want to think about is where the enemy is going to be hiding so that you could peek there immediately. You want to already have the spot you want to peek. You want to be looking at it before you even peek. So yeah, that's basically camo. I know those clips went by very fast, but if you want me to go over them like slower or something like that, I can definitely do something like that. But the next clip is something that's very, very funny, and I just had to upload it as a little kind of bonus clip. It doesn't have anything to do with the bootcamp or anything like that. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys very much for watching, and if you want me to say something else for the bootcamp kind of
like
series, just let me know. Thanks.
Use and they sell it to me for 250.
Think I'm afraid of you?
Is that a good price?
Are you on top of it?
War, he was shooting at you and killed me.
I just saved your ass. That was actually hilarious.